following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. And now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us. We have the Dow down 67, NASDAQ off 25, S&P's down 9, gold is down 55. You get silver getting whacked. That's down $2. Platinum's off 41. King dollar up 31 ticks. You get the euro off 59. And
I'm glad you're with us. I'm glad you're with us, baby.
I feel 10 times better. I still sound pretty weird, but I absolutely feel better.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Excuse me.
That's okay. Still got up that wall. I got that mental wall up there, you know. And, and when I'm off the show, folks, I'll be going and heading out and getting my wheatgrass. I'll be getting my wheatgrass.
I'm telling you, man, I never get sick, man.
I know.
It's leaving right now.
Yeah, I love it.
Right now.
I love it. Pretty nice markets, huh?
Great markets, great trade markets.
You know,
big time.
And you've got on the King dollar. You know, I mean, it's a couple patterns that are setting up out there. On the ETFs, you've got 3 of them that are inside their gap, so that's a beautiful thing. Everything except for the diamonds right now is inside a gap, and so it's nice to be inside those gaps, because that first gap, ought to be filled. Should be a decent ride down, with King dollar making its ways up. And, you got the dollar index out there possibly setting up a couple of patterns. I don't know if you got a chance to see this. Let me put this up on my screen here. Well, go ahead.
This is going to be wild. So where I'm looking at is that I think the dollar just finished its move.
Okay.
So it's going to get interesting. Well, I mean, if it closes over this 80.43 today, it'll go.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying that, of course, I heard you yesterday, it's 100% move or move.
Right.
And that's what they like to do.
Right.
Now, in that context, the way that we still came down yesterday, we still came down an anemic volume.
No question.
So the most deviant thing the market could do right now is go after the 27th of
reverse and go back.
Reverse.
So on the dollar index, you got this nice at 81.06. You got this, and you're trading right now at 80.62. You got this nice 1.618 expansion of this last swing down. So that's nice.
Right.
You've got all the way back up here at 81.95. That gets us into another move of a move.
Right, and that's the 1.27, which is game. There's no doubt about that.
And when you just simply go back over to the way that the euro is trading. It's like, folks, if I was talking, yesterday I was doing my little Wizard of Oz, if I could be the wizard and wave my wand and could exchange all your dollars to euros, how many people would be sending them in to us?
No one.
Exactly, okay?
There's no doubt about that.
And so if people don't want euros.
Right.
And I was a little bit surprised about the action overseas in London. In fact, that when I saw...
At the Open, you mean?
At the Open, between 2, 3, 4... There wasn't a lot of activity.
Now, actually, the euro is up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
exactly. And so at that stage, I was saying, okay, you know what? The move. I was saying, okay, the move is over. I did the move of the move, and even though the euro was trading below its swing point, we might see a bounce from there.
Yep.
But boy, come 5 a.m. sayonara, baby.
Look at these moves right now. The moves here this morning, folks, are fast and furious. Now, I'm talking about down and up. Okay?
That's right.
We just had another move right here. Someone just smoked some Dow stock. Dow just went from 74 to 94 down.
Yeah.
And when you see that, folks, all that really is that you can take one Dow stock and smoke it. And that's what they just did. And we'll see where this does shake out.
So the euro wants to make a 1.272 expansion, also of its swing points, and it really, where it would take it to, so its test of the move, let me just get rid of some of this, is back down on the swing point from January 10th, which is really the same correlation. It's correlating exactly to where the dollar is, because the dollar could be making that same move. Now, the high on that January 10th here on the euro, let's see, the top of that is at 1. 29, 631. You know, you're really not that far away from it. Another 100 pips. You can do that in a heartbeat.
Yes.
You know, at this stage, because there is no support underneath this where it's at right now. I mean, it's next support.
Right.
Quite frankly, you know, is the expansion, which takes us right into that swing point. Which that would be. I'm looking at that would be if.
But see, that's too easy.
Oh no! I think not, because at that stage it gets down there. You know, you got the fear all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, and we start hitting some areas, and I'll be looking for some type of candle, some type of reversal pattern.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
because don't have to catch it exactly.
Right.
You know, but look for some type of reversal pattern, close out the shorts, and go long.
Right.
Which would freak some people out, but it works for me.
Listen,
if it's a trade, if you got everything that's setting up,
there's no two ways about it. I can tell you, coming down. So picture this. Yesterday, to come down 900 million.
Yeah.
770 the day before. That's not enough selling.
Right.
That's just not enough selling. And we have enough time to go after that October 27th number.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think it's going to fall apart there. But to me, the odds are that we're going to go after that sooner than later. And I'm talking like right now.
Yeah. Okay, baby.
See that?
I like
See
it.
that,
I like
folks?
it. I like it.
We get a bull and bear on here this morning.
We do. I was telling folks yesterday.
Something must have happened with that cold of mine.
I think so. I was telling folks yesterday. Well, it was in some of the calls that I was taking, we were just simply taking a look at maybe the bullish side or the bearish side.
Yes.
And of course, one of my favorite Christmas movies is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Okay.
And I said every morning, it's just like in that movie. He'd wake up and he'd shave and his beard would grow back. And I said, right now I've got to get up and shave my ears every morning.
Oh, I know.
Because I'm a bear.
No, I know. Let me tell you, man. There's no two ways about it.
Till we see this free fall stop in the euro, which I think it's coming. I think it's coming soon.
Well, on a short-term basis.
On a short-term basis.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Only on a short-term basis.
I mean, the euro's done.
No question.
And that's what's so cool, folks. It really is.
Yeah. The real danger thing is when you take a look at the euro on the weekly basis, you have just cut through the 0.618, with a pretty nice candle there.
Oh, yeah.
And
look at
that. You've got this longer-term Gartley buy pattern that's out there.
It's a monster. It is a monster.
And you're talking at 124.507. Folks, that'll get us back into our October 4th area real quick.
Well, what's so cool, man, is that it's amazing that whether you go back a year, right, and they're saying, hey, the euro's going to overtake everything. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And even right now, folks, you keep hearing people say continually on the TV that they think the euro short trade is too crowded. That is so factually wrong. It's
I know. I'm totally on board. I hear that, and I just.
It's like, okay, so like Steve and I, what we're talking about here is that, okay, hold it. Do
you want to hold euros? Do you want to hold euros?
But not like that. Who was long the dollar? A month ago. No one.
That's right. That's right for sure.
That is not even close.
That's right.
It's factually not even close, and it's hilarious. I was hoping that you were going to ask me that this morning.
Yeah.
About an overcrowded short euro transfer. You out of your mind?
Yeah. No question. Now, one of the things on this weekly chart, and it's really important to pay attention to, folks, is that, when you take a look at the ABC that I've got out there that sets up this Gartley buy, you can see that we're trading on the left side of my line on the C to D angle. What that's saying is that our C to D has got more power on the way down than the A to B did. And it's always important, I think, you're taking a look at ABCs to get a feel for where they might complete if you're going to get more than a one-to-one expansion. Is it weaker or stronger either on the way up or on the way down? In this case here, folks, you're trading, the move down from the top on the euro, and I'm going back to April of 2011. I think it's May of 2011. We made our highs, May 2nd, 2011. From that A point down to the B point that it made here on October 7th.
Right.
That formation, that line that we've got here, you're trading inside it right now. It is not a pretty picture. If I was just teaching you,
look at those three wide bars in 5 days, right?
Oh
yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Big number.
Yeah.
Big number.
No question.
And they're smoking.
Well, this is the weekly. This is the weekly. So this is
that's
the
a weekly.
This is the weekly. That's what I'm saying. The weekly is saying
we'll be trading this for a long time now.
Oh yeah, right. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. So tell us about the CNBC this morning and.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the bottom line is that this gold, I mean, it's going after this 1535.
Yeah.
And it's going after it with a vengeance. You know, you get 124,000 contracts. There's nothing stopping it. You know, it's wide open, man. And how we get into that is big number, man. I mean, you know, if we stop, I suspect what we're going to do is we're going to basically stop right before it. You know, now, you know, what is before it? Is it 1587? And if we stop before it and start building up some cause, then we'll see where this thing shakes and bakes.
Well, you got a 1 to 1.272, you know, in this 1590 area.
Okay.
A to B equals C to D.
Right.
You know, what I love here is this 1545, a 1 to 1.618. A to B equals C to D. When you see that, what do you say?
That's
you say
a
that
reversal.
is a reversal,
that's
right?
a reversal. So that's sweet because that 15
gets us right there close to the bottom.
And it wants to get tested.
You know, which is really cool.
Right.
You know, I know that this morning on CNBC you were calling for even lower prices, but that was a longer-term outlook. You know, you were talking the 14.
What I said is if it came into it with volume.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay,
You know, the real key is does it come into it with volume?
Yeah.
The thing that was, you know, no doubt, you know, as to why people, you know, own gold too.
Right.
As I was saying, the three blind mice yesterday at the Senate hearing.
Yeah.
You know, you got $1.2 billion that's disappeared.
Yeah.
You get Corzine and his two henchmen.
Right.
You got regulators that don't know what they're doing. And you get everyone saying, where is it? Well, they know where it is. I mean, he blew his brains out on a trade.
Yeah. Now, were you taking in some of that good live television yesterday while you were trying to heal? Or because I could see anxiety if I was to be listening to that. We want to punch the TV out. What do you mean you don't know where it's at or what was going on?
I mean, what ends up happening, which is sad, right, is that you know when you've been doing this long, you know two different things. Number one, that there's too many crooks out there, but number two, that they're absolutely lying because the back office moves. They know where it is.
Sure.
Okay, so what you had out here this morning is that Duffy from the CME said, "Hey, we know where 175 million is."
A couple days. Okay.
And he just like, I only found that out Saturday. They're full of it.
Yeah.
You know, so that's our problem. That's one of our larger problems. That trust inside the system is not there, and it shouldn't be there because of what's going on right there. This is a perfect situation to show how the system is basically broken.
Yeah.
And they tell people, give me your money, it's okay. And it's not okay.
That's right. That's right.
And there's plenty of people that have given them the money, had cash, and now they're broke.
For sure. Yeah, no question about that. That's why we love to empower people.
Yeah, totally.
You know,
and
teach them what to do.
It's amazing, man. It just blows my mind, you know. And it shouldn't, but it does. Because this one's a big one.
Oh, it is a big one. That's right. No
this
question.
is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, folks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We're going to be coming back with Kevin from Massachusetts and Kirk from Columbus, Ohio. We're going to bring it back.
From the last. Yeah.
Oh, that's the last one? Oh,
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk and return? You don't have to go it alone. Directions Alternative Strategy Funds feature built-in tactical management to help you find clarity for the path ahead. Direction Funds. I'm with X. To learn more about Directions Alternative Strategy Funds, please visit TFNN.com and click on the Direction Funds banner or call 877-434-9363. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other information about Direction Funds. The prospectus should be read carefully before investing. To obtain a prospectus, go to directionfunds.com. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. The use of leverage by a mutual fund increases the risk to the fund. The more a fund invests in leverage instruments, the more leverage will magnify gains or losses on those investments. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
Hi, folks. Steve Rhodes here. Tom O'Brien and I need your help. Together, let's change the cash for gold industry once and for all. Now is the time to unleash the game changer, and that's you, folks. We've all seen the power of viral marketing. It's overthrown dictators, and now it's time to rid the thieves in this cash for gold industry. Together, we can change this industry in a heartbeat. You know about our industry-leading payouts, our free tools, our video valuation, and the education that we provide to help folks value their jewelry. Tom and I are experts and the industry's most trusted team. Please join us now by spreading the word to your entire email list. We'll pay you 5% of the total payout, which on average would be $50 per transaction. 100 transactions is $5,000 in your pocket. We'd rather put our marketing dollars in your pocket and more money in your referrals pocket. Go to TigerMetalExchange.com and click on the Become a Partner button to join our team. Let's start a revolution, folks. We can't do it without you. TigerMetalExchange.com, the only click you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We have the Dow down 91 right now. Nasdaq's off 36. S&Ps are off 11. And let's go overseas. So overseas, we got the... Let's see what we got here. You get the FTSE down 1.8. The DAX is off 1.4.
So last night, what I was, what I love about doing your shows, are you get the markets are closed, so you know where you closed at. You can see the next swing points or retracement levels or what have you, And so when I was taking a look at the DAX, I said, okay, the DAX, closed here, and it's on its way to 5673.
Okay,
that's its next stop.
Yes,
and what it got down to so far is 5678. I love it.
That's amazing.
I love
that. That is amazing, man. It really is.
And it's really easy to do.
Right.
What is interesting, I've had a lot of just great conversations going back and forth between listeners, all different ages.
Yes.
And some folks, saying, they're struggling to necessarily be able to buy into the math piece of it,
okay,
or the lunar or the astro piece of it,
right.
And my response is number one, I'm not an astrologist. In fact, if I had to go on a game show and be able to be quizzed on questions, I'd flunk.
Right.
That's not my take on it. My take is
not on Gottlieb's and expansion contractions.
That's right. No.
Right.
But what I do know is that there's that there is that power out there. There are those edges that if you're willing to do the work, that you can overlay on your charts and see when you've got a trading edge. That's all I need to know.
Exactly.
I don't need to understand. And I always one of the things I always say is, look, I don't understand how electricity works. I just use it every day.
Yeah,
Thank
right.
God. Right now we could use some electricity to warm us up here in this office.
Like,
they got the AC working. That's no problem.
It's like
huh?
a meat locker in here, folks.
Yeah.
It is a trip. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's take a look at some of the high volume stocks we get out here right now. You get Cisco's down 43, First Solar, and we'll bring that chart up. You talked about that's down 25%. It's down 886. Green Mountain's down 489. Apple's down $7. Amazon's down 4, and Baidu's down 3. Let me just look at First Solar for a second. Man, you talk about getting taken to the woodshed. Look at that. That's
Oh, baby.
So First Solar has gone straight down from $142 to $33. In fact, let me bring this back.
What is their problem? Do you know?
Yeah, they're broke. I guess. No, I don't know. But man, oh man, you talk about. Okay, so this has gone straight down actually from $317.
Yeah, which is, for folks that are still holding on to that,
that's curtains.
Huh?
That's
absolutely.
curtains.
Yeah, and now you got another big gap down today.
Yeah,
there's actually at least I was going to see, is there anybody that's possibly in the money on this? And yeah, you'd have to go back to February of 2007.
That's amazing.
And if you wrote it up from $44 up to $300 and didn't unload anything, folks, you sign up for all of our newsletters. No, I mean, there's some folks that actually have been in those types of trades where you get that type of return or what have you, and then you become.
And they don't take it.
Yeah, they don't take it.
I understand.
At least take some in there.
Oh,
yeah.
You're in the money. You're in the market to make money.
Yeah.
And if you don't take your profits, they're going to disappear ASAP.
And I'm cool with longer-term investments. Unfortunately, we're not really in that marketplace to do that. But if you do that, at least have a 15% stop.
That was a long-term investment.
That was
2002. You can go 2007 all the way up to 2008 and a half.
No, absolutely. Yeah, during that time period. No, absolutely. And you just use just a trailing stop of at least 15% behind where you're at.
Big time.
Because if something's fallen 15% in a day, folks, there's a problem.
Yes.
There's a problem somewhere. And don't get married to that problem.
And well, you can see. Let me bring this back up because you know what you're going to see here. Even when we put it on a weekly, your first leg done. You made a high with nothing, 21 million, which is a joke.
Yeah.
Versus 52 million, and it didn't even. Well, yeah, it came down pretty hard, but you could have still got out at 161.
Yeah. Well, I love these candle patterns, especially up at highs. On the weekly, it has a bearish engulfing pattern, and it starts moving down. It gives you there's all kinds of signals out there.
Oh, there is.
To really protect yourself.
Yeah, particularly when something's gone up that high. It's give me a break.
Absolutely.
Let's get a Mark in Fort Collins. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
Not too much. How you guys doing today?
Good, thanks.
Yes.
Good. Hey, you guys have been right on with these cycles, moons, all that good stuff. So I'm looking for the next one. I'm in the DZZ, the ZSL, and the TYP right now, thanks to you guys, and those are cooking. And I'm kind of looking for I'm obviously raising my stops on those, but I'm looking for maybe the next swing date you guys are looking for.
Okay. Well, I think the next moon cycle comes in here over the. I got to look it up. It's not for a few days though. Might be over the weekend.
You stay right there. We're coming right back. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We got Mark from Fort Collins. We're going to be right back, folks.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this traders market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com under newsletter. Hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
Did you know that the price of gold is up over 24% this year, while the GDX, the Market Vectors Gold Miners ETF, is actually down 1.4% this year? Not all gold stocks are created equal, and not all gold stocks move with the price of gold. In October, Tom O'Brien recommended a buy of FCX in his gold report, and only 6 trading days later advised his clients to close the position, profiting almost 22% in this one trade. During the same 6 trading days, the price of gold was barely up 5%. Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives investors the inside edge they need to profit in this gold market. Each Monday morning, Tom issues a gold market update at around 9:30 a.m., then issues a full report each Tuesday afternoon. For as low as $75 per month, you can gain access to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. To order your gold report with a free 30-day trial subscription, log on to TFNN.com today or call 877-518-9190.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, author of Mastering Probabilities, a daily investment and trading newsletter, and teacher of the money game. Studies show that 3 out of 5 people are afraid for their life in trading these markets, and the number one reason given is fear of loss. Look, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and the money game proves it. Lesson number 1, don't risk more than 1% of your trading capital on any trade. Why, you ask? Because 35 trades in a row where you risk 50 cents and make $1 are all you need to double your trading capital, versus the 230 losing trades in a row you would need to bring your balance to $100. Let me teach you more about the money game risk-free for 30 days. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, for your 30-day risk-free trial. You are born to be a money master, and I'll teach you how.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us. And, of course, don't forget about Tiger TV, folks, okay? You can bring Tiger TV everywhere with you on your handheld devices, Android devices, iPad devices. At TFNN on the right-hand side, you just hit that button. And yesterday, you know, when I was home,
yes,
it is amazing. You know, we don't get to watch it here, folks, because most of the time we're on.
Right. And
it works great. I mean, the color was great. And yeah. I had it actually going. I actually have Google TV, folks, so I had it going on the big TV.
Yeah.
I had it going on my computer, and I had it going on the handheld because I wanted to see. And they were all running. They were running great.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So we get Mark from Fort Collins.
So the next lunar cycle is December 18th. So today's the 14th, so I think that's over the weekend. Is that right?
Okay.
I don't have my calendar out, but that would be a third quarter moon. But, you know, when you're in these trades like you're at right now, you know, I don't necessarily go ahead and hold it all the way through that next cycle date. You know, I'm looking for other patterns to set up. I'm looking at swing points or retracements, you know, some volume. And these days, you know, I really spend a lot of time watching the currency trades to see what's going on out there. So I would start using those types of things to, you know, tighten your stop up.
Right.
You know, because you're in some trades where you've got some really nice, sounds to me like you've got some nice profits.
Yeah, I mean, the DZZ and the ZSL are smoking. I got in the TYP probably a little bit early, and I'm getting to be flat right now on that one. So
okay. So, you know, what you want to do is, I just think you want to find ways to tighten your stop-ups, you know, whatever that might work for you, you know, and let the let the market take you out, if you will.
Yeah,
you
because both of those two mark, those short silver, short gold are almost at an end right now. I mean,
okay.
if you pull those up against what it's coming into, you're going to see it's dramatically lighter volume. So, I mean, you got the whole amount of juice, man. I'd pull those up within pennies right now. When you get an acceleration like this, folks, okay, meaning, you know, well, actually, it's kind of interesting to talk about this for a second. See, it looks like gold's down $55, but it actually isn't. And what happens here, folks, is this. When you look at the way that they put gold up, even on a Bloomberg, is that they're taking from the official close on the floor.
Okay.
Which actually, you know, years ago that would make sense, but the bottom line is that, you know, gold trades right up, you know, to 4 o'clock. So what ends up happening is that gold's really only down $20 right now, you know, because gold got smoked yesterday.
Got it, yeah.
Okay. You know, silver is probably the same way. I don't have the silver off the top of my head. But in your case, I'd bring those, and I'd bring them all the way up, man, big time, you know.
Okay. Yeah, like silver's coming down into, the SLV at least is coming down into the daily of 926. That had 74 million, and we're coming down right now on 13 and with about an hour in. So it's actually decent volume coming into that swing.
Yeah, silver is a lot more trouble than gold is. There's no doubt about that. And what you do have, which you'll hear people screaming about, you know, after the close out here today, I suspect, is that, you know, the GLD, that's breaking its 200-day, you know, there's plenty, the folks that use those will be saying, oh man, that's the end of the world. To me, it's not the end of the world because I've seen it do it 3 times in the last 10 years, but
yeah,
it is going lower, you know. So the bottom line, just bring them up and go from there, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking the GLD is on pace to do about 30 to 40 million today, and it's coming into swings of 17, 24, and 42 million. So it's actually coming down with some pretty good volume.
Well, let's see. You got 11 o'clock. Nah. Well, you're coming into 52 million and 40, though. You know, that's not going to do that kind of number. But it will probably still go. The GLD can still go after this 154. You know, I just bring the stops, tighten them up within pennies. Because
okay.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Put the power of the Chapman Wave methodology to work for you. No matter what market you trade, what time frame you trade in, or your trading style, the Opening Call, Basil Chapman's daily market newsletter, is bursting with the information and trades you need to become a more successful trader.
I've been using Basil Chapman's Chapman Wave methodology for several years now. His Chapman Wave can be used for any time period for not only equities, but futures, currencies, commodities. I've been also a subscriber of his Opening Call, which I find an invaluable tool to help me analyze the potential of the market each day. He gives you opportunities to go short and long. It includes recommendations on stocks. I strongly recommend people using the Chapman Wave, and I very, very strongly support the use of his Opening Call.
To find out more about Basil Chapman and his Chapman Wave methodology, and to get your 2-week free trial of the Opening Call, a $64 value, visit TFNN.com today.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, don't forget, we get the Tiger Dollar promotion going on right now. We will match 30% in the Tiger Dollars, anything over $250. That's good until the end of this week, and we're going to donate from 5 to 10% of the proceeds in your name to the Salvation Army. All the details on the front page of TFNN.
Great deal. Really great deal.
Yeah.
And what's difficult sometimes is during this time of the year, folks are out there buying all kinds of gifts or what have you, and the last person that usually you take care of is yourself. For many folks out there.
Absolutely.
And it's really when you think about it, if you're a provider,
right?
Okay, it's really the first person that you need to take care of,
right?
Because what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to provide, always be able to provide, more. Whether it's more, it's always about a thirst for knowledge or what have you.
Right.
So it's really a great time to be able to, to take that little leap and invest in yourself. It's the best investment you can make. Is the investment you make in yourself.
You're happy with yourself, you're going to be happy with everyone.
That's right. Absolutely.
That whole deal is a lot said about it.
Yes.
Let's go to George in Newport Richie. Hey, George, what's happening?
Good morning, gentlemen. How you doing?
We're doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
I'm doing great. And good job today on CNBC.
Thank you.
Steve told us about your show this morning, and I woke up and watched the whole thing.
Oh, good.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Woke up? You mean you're not up that time of the morning?
Actually, sometimes I work late. I work in a restaurant here. I have a local restaurant, and
oh, cool.
You know how it is. It's
yes, long hours.
Late hour business. So
yeah, no question. I at one time owned a restaurant. That was an investment that I made myself. That's for sure.
George, what's the name of the restaurant? Get you some business up there. Have all these tigers and tigresses go visit you.
Yeah, that's a good one, and I know you like good restaurants, and this is probably one of the better ones in Pinellas County.
What's the name of it?
That's Bascom's Chop House.
Oh, I know Bascom's well.
That's down in Almerton by the airport.
Absolutely,
sure.
man. I've sat at that bar many a time, man.
Oh, it would be nice if I see you there one of these days.
Oh, man, you know what? The veal chop you have is insane.
Actually, you're right. Yes,
I know I'm right, man. Let me tell you something. I've eaten veal chops all over the world,
George,
man.
look at how you got him to perk up.
You got one of the best veal chops around. Oh, I can't wait to tell Angie. That's hilarious, man. That's great.
Yeah.
You just made his day. He's eating veal tonight. I'm telling you what.
Oh no, you know what? It's so weird. Think about it. I've been a vegetarian twice in my life, right?
Yeah.
But I like meat so much, man. I mean, sometimes when my kids are with me, say, I can't believe how much meat you're eating. That's all I eat.
That's great.
But you got a great place there, man. It's insane.
Thank you, Mr. Tom.
So what are we going to look at today?
Yeah, I had a question about the dollar index.
Yes.
In correlation with the general market.
Okay.
Last time, when the dollar index was at this level, over 80, the S&P was like approximately 100 points lower.
Okay.
Now, what that tells me, it tells me that probably the Dow and the S&P are just maybe a little stronger, but overall, from what I see, is the market operators are just trying to keep the S&P and the general market higher, maybe for the holidays, and then let it go. How you
know, I understand exactly what you're saying, because actually I look back today before I was on CNBC. I look back from 2000 all the way up to now. The correlation stays pretty tight. 100 points on a long basis is not that much. You know what I'm saying? And
the dollar index, it's a basket of currencies.
Yes.
So it's not, you could have one currency doing well, like the Swiss franc, or what have you. Even though that's a small portion there, it still is impacting the dollar index. Maybe it's the Canadian dollar. So you don't necessarily have all currencies moving in lockstep. Right now we do. You've got, the pound's moving down. We've had some pretty big movements in the pound and in the euro, but we haven't had any kind of a huge movement in the yen. And the yen is the second largest weighting inside the index. So what I don't do, George, is I don't really correlate and go, I haven't been able to find a way to use that as an advantage to say the dollar index was here today, and it was at this point another time, and then try to correlate it to the S&P. Instead, what I do is, like I've got up on my screen here, is I look at the correlation that is going on right now. Are the two connected, meaning that the dollar index is going up and the markets are going down? And then when I see that correlation, I just stay inside those boundaries today and take a look at what's going on then inside those currencies. So, it's like an ETF as well, because, you want to take a look, if you're trading the Qs, you just want to look at those top 10 stocks, that are out there to give you a better idea of what's going on. In the case here of the dollar index, you want to take a look at those, those top 3, maybe 4 currencies, which are the pound, the euro, the yen, and the Canadian dollar. If you just take a look at those things, and you'll see that they're not always going in sync with each other. Does that help you?
Cool, yeah. Thanks for the analysis.
Oh, okay, man. Our pleasure. And thank you for helping to, put some energy in this guy next to me. I mean,
I'm telling you.
I've been searching for how am I going to energize him, and now I know, it's a Boscom's veal chop.
That's right.
I love it.
Good to hear.
You might see him there tonight. Keep your eyes open.
Yeah, for sure.
Please, yeah. Okay, it would be great.
All right, George.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. This is a funny story.
I love it.
No, I know. I know that place so. It's a beautiful place. And folks, if you haven't been there, go to it. I mean, you just love the place. I mean, the place is set up just mahogany.
That's cool.
Beautiful bar.
Yeah.
It has it all. I used to work with this guy I used to work with. His name was Greg Vartanian. If you're out there, Greg, happy holidays, brother. Great guy.
Yeah.
Real animal, too. And he used to, this is when we were in the bankrupt bond, the airline business. And you know what he wanted me to do? He wanted me to put a stake above his desk. And every time that he actually, did another bond deal, right?
Oh, really?
The steak would get lower. So you could eat the steak.
Oh, is that it? I love it. Oh, I like that. I like that, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. You got to love it.
That's cool. All right, well, I'm putting a veal chop above yours.
Oh, man, I'm ready right now.
I know you are.
Give me some good energy. You stay right there, folks. We're going up to Newton, Mass. We got Basil Chapman. I'm going to Tucson, Arizona with Larry. Back here with David White.
We got one more segment.
Oh, we got one more segment. It's even better. Stay right there. We'll come right back.
As Tom says, go long, America. Now you can join TFNN and Barnes & Noble to keep money in your community. Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, before December 31st from your local Barnes & Noble store. And you will be given access to not just one, but 2 exceptional archived courses. Tiger Scaling, the Tiger Butterfly, and Gartley. The Art of Timing the Trade is more than just a book. It's an educational journey that will help you understand the Wall Street greed cycle and learn how to recognize profit from genuine price moves. So, for the cost of just under $30, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education from Tom O'Brien, TFNN, and Barnes & Noble. And you will be helping to support an important local business, your local bookstore. If you do not have a Barnes & Noble in your community, then go to your local bookstore. We'll be sure to work with them to keep your purchase local. So let's support our local businesses. Keep money in your community and get a great education. But be sure to act now, because you have until December 31st to take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Hi folks, Steve Rhodes here. Tom O'Brien and I need your help. Together, let's change the cash for gold industry once and for all. Now is the time to unleash the game changer, and that's you folks. We've all seen the power of viral marketing. It's overthrown dictators, and now it's time to rid the thieves in this cash for gold industry. Together, we can change this industry in a heartbeat. You know about our industry-leading payouts, our free tools, our video valuation, and the education that we provide to help folks value their jewelry. Tom and I are experts and the industry's most trusted team. Please join us now by spreading the word to your entire email list. We'll pay you 5% of the total payout, which on average would be $50 per transaction. 100 transactions is $5,000 in your pocket. We'd rather put our marketing dollars in your pocket and more money in your referrals pocket. Go to TigerMetalExchange.com and click on the Become a Partner button to join our team. Let's start a revolution, folks. We can't do it without you. TigerMetalExchange.com, the only click you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio. Therefore, we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the front of TFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman, editor of the Chapman Market Line and Trends Watch, as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, up next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. We get the Dow off 100, NASDAQ down 36, S&Ps are off 11. Gold just broke that 1,600 here at the 1597. Silver at 28.86. You got platinum at 14.25.
Platinum is busting through a swing point. It was when I took a look at it earlier.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem. Look at that. Whoa, baby.
Huh?
That's a problem. Oh, yeah.
Because,
that's a big problem.
Because where's its next area of support?
You got, this is, on a long-term basis, man, oh, man. And platinum is this volatile, too. There's no doubt about it. Let me just put this up on a weekly. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see. So we just broke the 14. Good luck, because in this case, after 1454,
I mean,
everything is game.
You got small swings out there.
Yeah,
but you don't
1260.
Yeah.
12, I mean, now you because you got to go over to the file left-hand side.
Exactly. Yeah.
The way it came up from it is like,
Yeah.
That's amazing. And, 2,300, 2008, down to 700, 800, back up to 1850.
Yeah, no question. And so right now you've got the euro is trading inside. The important swing point, folks, is January. Let me make sure here. I think it's January 10th. Let me get my cursor on it. So January 10th, you've got a low of 128,578, a high of where's my high? 129,631. You're trading inside that right now. So, look, I know this might be a hard trade, but the best trade would be let it get down and test the bottom of that. It's going to be a 1.272. Expansion is going to be an A to B equals C to D. It's going to complete there. It's going to be a move of a move. And at least tighten up your stops if you're short.
Right.
Because from there, if it breaks through there, which it could do, okay, it breaks through there, just like we're talking on platinum. Let me tell you, the next area where you've got some support takes you back to August of 2010, which is normal. Now, that area gets broke. Oh, man.
Watch out.
Yeah. Europe is on sale then.
And, well,
it's on sale right now, but you're talking some major. Why? Because that August area, that August 2010, was one of the most explosive planetary dates that we had going on, because we had a large planetary Pesavento index date and a small one back to back.
Okay.
We had some big lunar cycles that were in there. Basically, during that time frame, you had everything. And so when that area, if that area gets broken on anything, whatever it is you're trading, that August 2010, that's a big break. And whatever it's telling you, look out.
This is pretty intense. So if we go over to the GLD for a second, the GLD, that low was 154.19.
Yeah.
Yeah, 154.33. That's going to go after that. The UUP, we go to the dollar index, the other one. Let's see. So you're at 1.7, 20. That's going to need some juice in it. But there's plenty of time to get juice in that baby. But right now, there's not enough juice in it. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah, and so you got Europe trading at its lows right now. You got the DAX trading out at 56.80. I mean, that is at its low. 56.73 was the first point.
Yeah.
If it breaks and closes below 56.73, folks, then where it's headed to, and the likely spot where it's headed to, just a normal, if you're just looking at the chart, is where it gapped up. Where it gapped up from November 25th. That's the gap that is open up there. That's the 0.786 retracement. And that's where that thing wants to trade to. That's where
there goes the euro.
Yeah.
Now, folks.
That's right.
You stay there.
He's going to get the veal chopped now, folks.
Yeah, totally. No doubt. We're going up to Newton, Mass. to get Basil Chapman, then out to Tucson with Larry. Back here with David White and myself, 3 to 6. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one.
Are your